Hello, Cancer Sun Sign and Cancer Ascendant. This is your forecast for June of 2016. And this month you've got a really fortunate configuration known as a grand trine, which is a fancy word for a triangle. So if you can visualize a triangle and planet on each angle, that is a grand trine, and it denotes opportunities for you. So let's look at the details of this. You got Mercury in the 11th, you got Pluto in the 7th, and Jupiter in the 3rd. These are known as air houses, communication houses, networking houses, relationship houses. So what does all this mean? So grand trines are opportunities, but it does require you doing something to, I guess, turn the key, to start the engine. And so really this says being social, first and foremost, is going to provide opportunities for you, or at the very least opportunities and some deep insights for how you can move forward towards your hopes and dreams. So networking is going to be huge, bouncing ideas off the people in your inner circle or your true friends, or off of your significant other if you're in a relationship. That's going to be the key for you. It's not trying to figure it all out by yourself, letting people help you in some shape, form, or fashion. Okay, now let's talk about some other things that are somewhat more challenging. You got the Sun opposite Saturn this first week, and you got Saturn in your 6th, Sun in your 12th. This is known as an opposition, 180-degree angle, and it's kind of a tug of war kind of energy. And it's okay, so let's break this down piece by piece. Saturn retrograde in the 6th house. So 6th house is the house of your daily habits, your daily routines, and really the details of the work that you do. And with Saturn retrograde there, it can say that your work that you do right now can feel like a chore. You can feel acutely aware of not being where you want to be. You can feel very limited or held back in some way. And this means a few things. On a big scale, it can indicate that if you're not on the right path in life, that what you do professionally will just feel in a lot of ways like a prison sentence. You know, it's really meant to get you on the right path. Saturn just tends to make you so miserable that you'll do something. Okay, so on another level, if you are on the right path, it's saying, look at your daily routines. Are you disciplined? Are you methodical? Could you be more efficient in your routines? So just to summarize it, it's a period of really proving yourself and being very disciplined and hardworking. On the lower path, though, it can make you feel incredibly fearful and hopeless. This opposition with the Sun, and let me throw in Venus here because they're aligned, requires one thing, and it's not logical, but it is mandatory, and that is faith, hope, visualizing what you're trying to achieve, again, with hope in your heart. I'm a big believer in the law of attraction, which states that like attracts like, and if you on any level feel like this is never going to work, I'm just wasting my time, guess what? You're absolutely right. So you have to shift your vibration, shift your energy. You have to be positive and optimistic. And again, look at how things are working for you instead of looking for the bottom of the bag to fall out. If you can look at how things are unfolding for you and stay hopeful and even excited in a positive way, you're going to pull that energy towards you. But with Saturn in the 6th house, it's not going to be in any way an accelerated thing. It's going to be kind of a slow, gradual, steady thing. So be okay with that, because that's what the energy is, and at least you're moving forward. Now, let's look at some other things. The 6th house is also the house of health, and with Saturn retrograde, it can say that you need to diligently work through any health issues. Don't ignore them. So be more health conscious. Again, be more disciplined with your health. Now, let's look at this. You're going to have a new moon in Gemini on the 4th of June, and that's in your 12th house. And the 12th house is a very otherworldly kind of energy. I think of it personally as a very spiritual energy. So at the very least, it's about making sure that you get some more rest. And it might just be of an emotional nature. You just need a break, you know. But again, I think of it as a spiritual energy, and a new moon is new beginning. So, however you think of spirituality, make sure that you're doing something in that realm for yourself, even if it's just making sure that you won't be disturbed in your journaling or meditating. This is saying that you can get some really good insights about how you can move forward in your life in some way. You can gain some much needed clarity in your life and more hope and faith because of that clarity. Now finally, let's see, June 29th, Mars goes direct, and this is huge. So Mars has been in your 5th house, and so with this energy in the 5th house, the 5th house is the house of Leo, and if I could summarize it, it's the house of joy. And under that umbrella is your love life, children if that applies, and being artistic and creative. But it's really just about enjoying your life. And so with Mars retrograde, it's like, are you having fun? Are you all work and no play? And if so, why? Because life is short and you're worth it. So when it goes direct, it definitely says that you should find it easier to be able to schedule fun things on your calendar, to reward yourself for all the hard work that you put into. So really it's all about balance. And really I would say also it's about loving yourself enough to give yourself good things. It doesn't have to be necessarily, you know, a trip to Europe, but it can be like scheduling things like, I'm going to do this with my friend, I'm going to go to dinner and try this new restaurant, or I'm going to go to that movie, or I'm going to go to that concert, whatever. This is about making sure that you have fun things scheduled for yourself. It's about raising your vibration, and it's about loving yourself. So there you go. I do indeed hope you have a great month, and I'll talk to you next month. Bye-bye.